Hey guys, today I'm actually shooting in my bathroom because we're going to do a little bit of a product demo along with a review. So today, this video is going to be all about spray tanning. We have a really great product called Sun Labs, and they make a self-tanning mist. As you can see here, it's an aerosol can and the actual sunless tan solution. But the brand is called Sun Labs, and they make a whole line of lotions, SPF products, and also the spray tanners. So today I'm going to have Frank in here. We're going to do a quick demo. But first, just to start off, I want you to realize a couple things. The lotion itself has a very dark brown color, and when you spray it onto yourself or your friend or whomever, it's going to come out a very dark color. I want you to remember that that color does not reflect the tan that develops eventually. It does take about 4 to 6 hours for the actual sunless tan to develop. So afterwards, you might look a little funky, you might look a little darker than normal, but you gotta remember, you gotta give the tan some time to develop. Make sure before you do a sunless tan, you have a clean skin, you've exfoliated using a loofah, scrub, something to make sure that there's no dry patches. Then you're gonna do the spray tan and no showering for at least 6 hours afterwards. If you shower too soon, the tan will not develop properly. You also have to make sure you avoid, any rain or anything that could splatter on you, because then your tan may become streaky. All right. So today we're going to do a quick demo. This again is the Sunless Tan by Sun Labs. I'm going to have Frank come in here, and Frank is just wearing an old wife beater today. We're going to do his face and his arms, and I'm going to show you a little bit of the proper technique to do the tan. But he's just wearing some old clothes because the stuff will stain your clothes, so don't wear anything that's new or expensive. All right. So this is just, all it is an aerosol can in the solution. What you do for the spray technique is you want to stand, I'd say about 1 foot to 2 feet away from the person who's being sprayed. And you want to use circular motions, okay? You don't want the tan to build up on places of your body that would gather a lot of color, like the bridge of your nose, your collarbones. You want to avoid places like your elbows, which are going to soak up a lot of the solution. So, Frank, I'm going to have you stand right over here. Okay, good. And we're going to start with his face. Now, the first thing I want him to do is take a deep breath in, and what you're going to do is you're going to cover your lips, because you don't want your lips to gather a lot of solution, just like that. So it's going to be a blast of about 10 to 15 seconds, and it's going to be a circular motion about 1.5 feet away from his face is where I am today. It's going to be cold, so don't let that startle you, okay? Alright, so, and for him, as you can see, he does have a little bit of facial hair. It's not a problem because obviously the skin will not get tan, but since it's so dense, it doesn't really matter. You do want, if you can, have a fresh shave, because the tan will turn out the best in that situation. Okay, so are you ready? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have you take a deep breath and close your eyes. Done. It's that easy. So you gotta let it dry. You can use an air dryer or just kind of walk around the house and let it go. But as you can see, he definitely got some color from that first blast. And we might come back and do another quick one. But don't forget, you also got to do your neck, because then you'll have a dark line of where it was tan and what's not tan. That looks pretty good. So we're going to move on to some other parts of his body. I'm going to do his neck, so I'll have you lift your chin up like that. Good. Perfect. And then we're going to do his arms too. So for your arms, what's really important is that you spread your fingers out like that. And I'm going to go up and down, and I'm going to tell you to rotate your arm back and forth. So you're just going to go back and forth like that. And this stuff actually smells pretty good too. It's got like a almondy, sweet scent. So, and it dries quickly. So here we go. We're going to do his arm. And when I tell you to rotate, you're going to just rotate back and forth like that. All right? Okay, go ahead and rotate. Slowly. Okay, stay just like turn it. Just like that. Good. And other way. Keep turning it a little more. There you go. Good. Another thing that's really important to mention is that you want to hold the sprayer completely level. If you're going on a downward or an upward angle, it will gather a little bit at the tip and start to drip. We're in the bathroom and there's some drippage, but it's not a problem. Alright, so let's do his other arm. I mean, look at the difference already. It does have an interesting color. It's a little bit, I don't know, I see a little green in the color that is on him right now, but it's fine because that's not going to be the actual tan. It doesn't, again, it doesn't reflect the tan that develops. So let's do his other side. Fingers spread out. Good. And then go ahead and rotate and hold it there. And other way. Good. Nice. So last thing that I want you to do is lift your arms up. Yeah, like that. And we're going to do the underside. Look, he's still completely pale right here on both arms. So this is going to be the last thing, then we'll be all done. And then of course, you can always go back and do the torso. Okay, and just turn. Good. Cool. And right there too. All right. Now I'm not going to get all crazy, but some people might even use this to do a little bit of body contouring. You can kind of contour in where your muscles are and enhance the look of your muscles, but I don't think I'm that advanced yet. But again, the benefits of this is that you're not getting it on your hands, you're not going to have orange palms, and the mist is so fine that any mistakes aren't going to be very noticeable. All right. I haven't tried it on myself yet. I'm going to save that for until I feel a little more comfortable with the situation. But as you can see on other people, it's pretty easy to do. Now, again, I don't know if you can see this, but this tank is pretty much ruined now. So again, if you're going to do it with some clothes on, make sure that there's nothing that's valuable. All right. Looking pretty good. He's going to wait a couple hours and let this develop, and then maybe I'll get a picture. Who knows? I'll see if I can integrate that in, but I'm pretty happy with the way that it turned out. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I've got one more product from Sun Labs that I'm going to do a review on. It's the body polisher. It's a really great way to exfoliate your skin before doing a self-tan. So that is something you can look forward to. Thanks for watching.